Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you all here today. We are going to have so much fun. We're going to work a little bit, but we're going to have fun doing it. I hope you all had a good week. It's been a really good week for me. It was a long week though. Did anybody else feel that? I just feel like the week drug on and on and on. Maybe it's just because my list of things to do was so long this week. Does anybody else have weeks like that? All right, friends. Well, I am very excited to share today's video with y'all. We are going to do a much needed deck refresh, kind of a rebuild. We're going to just do a whole bunch of DIY projects to the deck. I'm super excited to share this with y'all. I hope you enjoy. Come along and let's get some work done. So this summer, one of the projects that I really wanted to tackle was rebuilding all of our decks. Well, we have one deck, but I wanted to rebuild the deck and restructure it and create kind of a double deck layer so that we could have one deck for a seating area and one deck for a grill area. Well, y'all know sometimes the best laid plans just don't always go the way you envisioned it, or the budget just doesn't allow for these great big giant grandiose plans. So the compromise was we are going to just work with what we have on our existing deck. So the first thing that we needed to do to our deck to get it ready for some privacy walls was to shore it up, secure it a little bit. It was sagging in a few places. So Michael went to work putting in some great big giant beams and just making this deck super structurally sound so that we can all sit out here and be comfortable knowing that we're not going to fall to the ground. So that's the first step in getting our deck project kicked off for today. After we spent a good share of our first day on this deck project getting things just structurally sound, we were able to move on to some demolition, which is always my favorite part of any kind of DIY project, is just demoing things. So we went to work taking off the existing railing, and then I spent some time power washing the deck just to get the floors nice and clean, and removing some of the old stain that was kind of peeling up. And then we had to do a whole bunch of sanding and a bunch of resealing. So that was the second step in getting the deck prepared for our privacy walls that I'm super excited to get to building. After all the demo work was done and all the prep work was done, it's time to start framing up the frame for the privacy wall. So Michael went to work doing that. Y'all, I just can't tell you how thankful I am for him and for his willingness to jump in and just be so willing to create all these crazy projects that I just come up with. All these ideas. He's such a good sport. So I'm so thankful for him. Anyway, so now we're going to go ahead and get that wall framed up, and Michael worked really hard to do this, and I was teasing him at one point because it just seemed like there was a whole lot of goofing off going on and a lot of screwing off going on. The frame is built, and we recruited Connor, our 16-year-old son, to come and help us lift it up. It was kind of like having a barn raising, and this was one of my favorite moments in the day. I really enjoyed just watching the two of them working together. It was kind of fun and so sweet to see them doing father-son things together.
We did have a small little oopsie here when we put this first frame up. It was just a little bit too big, so we had to take it down, resize it to fit, and put it back up, and then the boys were able to get the second one put up as well.
Now that the frame is up, it is time to start pulling this privacy wall together by adding in all of the slats. And we decided to do horizontal slats going all the way up to create kind of a coastal vibe, but it's also kind of a contemporary vibe. So I was going for a little mix of both with this wall. So that is the next step, and this was one of my favorite projects. First, because it was super easy, and second, because it went up so fast.
To set the boards in place, we first just used brad nails just to get them positioned correctly. Then we came back through, pre-drilled all of our holes, and then came in and screwed them all to the frame to give this fence or this privacy wall a lot of extra secure hold.
The wall is built, y'all, and I am so excited. I am absolutely loving this. It is going to be so nice this summer to just sit out here and have a little bit of privacy on the deck and just enjoy the cozy feel that putting these walls up kind of just created. It kind of felt like it just kind of created like a cocoon of sorts, and it's very cozy. So now it's time to start decorating. I am so excited. I've got some fun things planned to just give this a simple, fresh look.
And of course, I had to have some planters because I just love all of my flowers and greenery. I love to be surrounded by anything gardeny. And I really wanted to put real ones in these just so I could have just the nice, I love the fresh smell that they put out, and I just love the feeling of having true living plants all around me. So I went ahead and hung all 4 of these pots, these little black pots, and I actually purchased these on Amazon, and they came white, so I spray painted all of them black. And I just made sure that they were all level. Everything's good to go, and then we can go ahead and plant some pretty little flowers into each one of these planters. These pots are going to go on the coffee table for the deck, and so I just wanted to keep them very simple because I don't want them to, obstruct or, take away from the functionality of the coffee table. So in this smaller one, I'm just going to plant some Irish moss, and then in the bigger one, just a variety of flowers that are sort of viney and will kind of grow and dangle down a little bit.
So we cannot create this amazing brand new space without also adding a few brand new elements. So we decided to get some new patio furniture, and I found this at Walmart, y'all, and this deck space isn't super huge. So I was looking for some patio furniture that would, you know, scale nicely with the smaller deck size. So I found it at Walmart, and I will try to put the link in the description box for y'all. I don't know if it's still available. We got it on a clearance price, so I will do my best to try and find something very similar, if not the same, for y'all. So that is what we're going to go work on right now. We're going to go build some patio furniture. Michael and Connor, my son, they just worked hard together to get this done for me, and then we can come out here and finish styling the deck.
So I had the boys bring all of this furniture out for me. And then, of course, you know, we had to kind of rewind everything because I decided I did not like the way that was configured. So we're gonna just rewind all of this and change it up just a little bit to get this a look, and I like it so much better.
Okay, y'all, the deck is finished. I love it. I could not be any happier with how this turned out. Everything is just perfect. What do y'all think of this transformation? It was huge. It's a huge transformation to me. Probably one of the biggest that we've done in a while. I know we're going to just enjoy this, and we're going to love our summer nights out here in this cozy, comfortable space. Do y'all feel like we worked really, really hard today? I know this project was a lot of hard work, and Michael did a good majority of the heavy lifting for this project. And so again, I just want to give him huge shout out because I am so thankful for him and all the hard work that he put into making this vision of mine become a reality. Alrighty friends, well, I think that is going to wrap up another DIY project. Another one for the win. I'm so happy about this project. I am loving it. I'm looking forward to next week. I hope y'all are not getting tired of me doing all these outdoor projects, because y'all, it's so beautiful outside, and I just love this time of year. I love just being outside and soaking up the sunshine. So I know we have a lot of outdoor projects that we've been doing the last couple of weeks, but it's so nice to be outside. So next week we have another outdoor project. I have this teak wood furniture set, like patio set. It's a table and 4 chairs that was gifted to me by a dear friend of mine. So we are going to give that a complete makeover. I hope y'all will join me for that. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Until then, y'all take care, and I will see you soon. Bye. so good. Cheers.